Iguana with the Tongue of Fire is a lesser-known giallo film I wanted to check out and take it off my list. This one is about a killer who is throwing acid in women's faces and then slicing their throats. So we're focusing on an ex-detective. He's got his young daughter and his grandma, and he's investigating the case. And there's like a rich family involved because the first victim's found in the trunk of their car, but he's got diplomatic immunity, so a little investigative work. First off, this movie looks really cheap. Whenever they do the kill scenes, it's obviously a big puppet, and so it doesn't even. I'm not like someone who's like into like realistic gore, but this movie just like cuts to a puppet. It looks like a paper mache with a wig on every time they do the kill, so that makes it look kind of crappy. Also, the movie recycles other plots I've seen in other movies, and not in a good way. I really hated the daughter, and the grandma character made me so upset because she was just like this incompetent, like she's just like a walking cliche. Like at the someone's getting attacked in the next room, and she just walks around with a tea tray, like, oh, I can't hear anything because I'm an elderly person who cannot, you know, comprehend danger in the next room. It's like, oh, that was just like, it just made me mad. And then, yeah, the rest of the plot's not very interesting. They'll throw in a kill or two here or there. I think the biggest upsetting thing is that there are 2 points where the main character could have been told who the villain was, but like, they just don't. The one character like calls him on the phone and says, I know who the killer is, but I don't want to say, you know? And then they could have, but then they just don't. And then the same thing happens again. It was getting really repetitive. I didn't like this giallo. So I give Iguana with the Tongue of Fire a 3 out of 10.